Ever since the deadly crackdown on protesters in Iran, the ongoing internet shutdown has meant families abroad have heard nothing from their loved ones. At least 5,000 people have been killed in the protests, according to an Iranian official, but the real death toll could be in excess of 16,000, according to hospital reports. A total internet shutdown was imposed on January 8th, a day before the Iranian leadership began its most violent crackdown. Nima Gadiri, a British-Iranian doctor at Liverpool University Hospitals, has relatives on both sides of his family living in Iran.
So, whereas usually they'd respond to any message I'd send pretty much instantly, for 7 days, I haven't heard anything, and it looks like they haven't received my messages. So I'm just hoping and staying up to the early hours of the morning just in case I do get something from them, but not heard anything.
When information has been smuggled out of the country, either over the border or through satellite internet services, news from loved ones is often bad.
My cousin wife got shot and died. It's just hard, she's like 30 years old, young, and it's just like, what do you do with that? And what's the crime? Nothing, just walking in the street peacefully.
Shirin Amani, a psychotherapist who has been counseling young Iranians impacted by the 2022 Women Life Freedom protest movement, fears for the lives of many of the people she works with.
They know that leaving their homes to go out and chant and protest, you may not come back again. Anyone who walks out in the streets and does in that country, within that setting in the government, they know what they're facing. It's not a insanity sort of moment of I've lost it, let me just get out on the streets. It's a decision that you make.
German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has predicted that Iran's despotic leadership is in its final days and weeks. However, since the regime's violent repressions, the protests have quietened down. A heavy military and security presence has been reported in cities and towns where protests previously took place. Despite the deadly crackdown, people continue to speak up against the regime, both abroad and in Iran itself. There have been some indications that the internet blackout may be partially lifted at some stage. But for many who have been clinging on to hope, the lifting of the internet blackout could just trigger another wave of tragedy.